Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. And this time we have a dark base. This is just acrylic. I used some brown, well it was a brown black and then a blue. And I just mixed it up and made my block. I went a bit out of my area there, but it's basically our block. And I'm going to use it as my background, basically, and get light and all kinds of colours on the top. But I'm going to start, I think, I'll start with like a blue. I'm thinking about a sky. So, it's some my ultramarine blue and some white. Nice bit of blue and white. And we'll put in a bit of a sky where we want the sky to be. So maybe we've got land and sky. Maybe there's some sky up here. Sky up there, and then down there. I'm thinking maybe there's some rock there. Maybe I can get a bit of light here as well. I'm not sure actually. Maybe I'll take it all the way across. Maybe I'll take it all the way across. I can always paint dark over anywhere we don't want it to be light, which is good. So imagine trees. I'm imagining trees up here now. So originally it was just going to be like rocky area, but now I'm seeing it a bit differently. You never know when you start painting. When you're painting creatively like this, and you start designing it as you go, things kind of change. I've got an idea, a basic idea. I'm just going to get some dark green and show you what I'm doing. Some this green, some blue, there's some brown in there. Get dark. I'm thinking there's all kinds of trees up here as well, so I'm going to just sort of do a few shapes. And just all the way up here. We've got some trees high up. See, it sort of blends a little bit in with this light that we've put there, but I don't mind that, to be honest. I can put another layer on afterwards. Sometimes it works quite well having a bit of light in amongst it anyway. Okay. Get a little bit of this white, and I think I might missed some of this as well. A little bit of mist. Okay. Now I want to think about the water, because I want to have like a waterfall. I'm thinking maybe it flows down from, maybe there's a river up here, and then it sort of splits there, and then goes like round there. Got a few break-offs of the water. And then we can add a bit of blue into our colour, and we can sort of churn it up a little bit. Well, I might have gone a bit overboard there. Just a little bit. I think we've churned that up a little bit too much. Getting a bit excited with the water there. We want a dark colour. Just rein that in again. I'm going to sort of pull that in. Get a little bit of this dark blue and brown. And what I might do, so we've got that sort of bubbling along. I'm thinking, where's the light coming from as well? I've got the light coming this way or the light coming this way. I was thinking maybe this way. So what I might do, get a little bit of the yellow and green, and maybe we can bring a little bit of light into it there. Get some nice brown and a bit of the dark. This is going to stay quite dark there. Right, so we've got that, and then I want to have that flowing down. Getting a bit more of that blue and white. So we've got it flowing down, and then I want it to start coming down here, really that sort of a big splashing waterfall here. Quite a good splash there. Pick up a little bit of the blue. Something like that. And then we can have a bit more of the blue in our colour, and we can have it sort of coming out around there. Maybe there's a rock there and we can go around the rock. Something like that. So, what I want to do now, I think I'll put in a few trees here, and then I want the rock there. Get a nice dark, nice black and blue. Blue and brown, I should say. Blue and brown. A nice dark. Go sort of. And then a rock maybe there. Could do with a bit more of the ivory black, I think. So maybe this area actually, maybe this is all land, sort of going upwards like this. Something like that. And then this can have some light on the rock areas. And I'm thinking there's a rock. Well, what I was going to do, my thought was there was a rock right there that sort of comes down like that. Maybe there's another rock right here as well. Big rock right there. Why not? God, maybe another rock there. And behind it, got this. Got some land here, sort of going down. Sort of more of a cliff, I would say. It is more of a cliff, isn't it? Something like that. So I need to add more light to it, to things. So I want to think there's light coming from this side. It's either this side or this way. I think this way. No, I'm thinking this way actually. Because then I can hit some of this rock here, and this that can stay dark, and I can break this dark along. I could make this dark there. And I could actually pull that water around that rock as well. Just use a bit of blue in this. We can have some water going around that rock, and then over here. So now, we've definitely got the water, we've definitely got the light going from that way, this way. So I need get some yellow and white and green. And we can make our warm on a bit of yellow that's not dry, so I can use it quicker. Use it a bit quicker. That's better. A little bit of red in it. And then I can have some like moss type thing on this, and maybe I could pull this out here. Maybe I could pull that out. Using fairly light pressure just to get a bit of a break in that colour. Use a bit of green in it as well. Now I've got some sort of shapes. For a bit of brown in there as well. A little bit of colour in there, but I'm going to get rid of it a bit because I want this to be the light bit on the top. Okay, I might get a bit of brighter one on this rock here. want a little bit of a red and blue, sort of a purpley colour, just for this rock. I mean, it's in the shadow, but I don't want it to be void of colour. I still want to give it a bit light, and this side as well, that sort of purpley colour. Can use that in the water as well. And we've got this big cliff. Well, actually, before I put in the cliff, I want some really bright colour, because I want to get some of this. I think the light would hit some of that really brightly along there. And I think it would hit that water quite bright as well. Bit of light, and that light hits this side of the water. And up here as well. So I'm always thinking about the light. Where's the light coming from? How can I put it in and make an effect? So it's lighting up that area, and then it's going to hit some of this. Come out there and splash on there. Bit darker over here. Maybe we can do something over here. So we've got some light. Maybe this sort of I've got an idea. Just making a sort of a dirty brown colour with this rock. Sort of comes down to there, that rock. Could be a little bit stuck out there, couldn't there? In this area, there could be areas of land that's getting a bit more light. I want to keep it quite dark, mind you, because I I want to really show the light on. I want to show the light along here, really make that stand out, so I don't want to go too crazy with that. Okay, get a little bit of light on there. Now I want to sort of pull this area in. A bit more colour. Okay, maybe there's a bit of a land bit that comes out like that. Don't want too many bits poking out there. I do want some though, because we want some light, because we've got a shaft of light that's hitting some of these. And a bit more yellow in it. Bit of light on there. Maybe there's a bit of a bit there. Maybe there's some here. Sort of a light spot. Kind of want to get rid of the light there because it's affecting that rock. Bit of a rocky, dark bit there. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the way that's gone. Sort of look at it as a whole. I feel like the light is very strong here, and there's a bit. There should be a bit up there as well. So what I'm going to do, get a little bit more like yellow. Bit of the yellow on there. And then I was thinking that maybe there's some areas that's got a bit more there. Some of the trees, it's a little bit too dark for me. Give it a little bit more. Get this bit there, brightness, and that bit there, a bit of brightness there. So we've got quite a lot of light around this area, haven't we? Which is pretty good. I thought maybe there would be a bit more up here as well. I definitely think there would be. Something like that. What I might do is get some light. This waterfall's kind of getting lost a bit, so I'm gonna keep that one flowing now. This one just needs a little bit more to it. To get that light a little bit more. Lost this rock here. I want to put that back in. A little bit of a bluey light. Across that rock. Same with that one. So, I think I'm about there, to be honest. Maybe there'd be a bit more. more light there. But I want the lightest bits to be the waterfall, so I don't want to go too bright in some of the areas. Got some of these little blue things in there. And in there as well. And I can have the yellow sparkles in the brighter points. Keep this moving, sparkling as it goes. Okay. It's moving. The water is now moving. Can get like a dirty green and bring that into the water a little bit. Okay. Just going to get a little bit of water and just go across this. Thought there was a bit too much movement going on. I want to limit it a little bit and then be a bit more specific in areas. I think that looks a bit more watery actually, the way it is. Just a few of these instead of loads, just to yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I quite enjoyed doing that. I mean, you could do more with it. You could change things, bring things together a little bit more. Like I would say, I could bring that together a bit more there to there. So that sort of becomes one piece. And then you got different sections. That'd be a nice place to go visit though, wouldn't it? That'd be nice to see this place in real life. But it's not real, so. But anyway, I'll say, well actually there's one thing I want to do. One thing I want to do, when I look at it, I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be good this was a bit lighter. Just a bit lighter than what it is. I think it just needs a bit more. I think it's a little bit too dark. Of course, if you're painting yours, you can make your choices, whether you want to lighten the sky a bit or not. I just felt like it needed a bit more, personally, but you can make these sort of changes. So anyway, thanks very much for watching this one. I'm gonna call this, I think. Oh, you know what? It'd be nice to have a bird in the sky or something, or even in the water. Maybe there's one perched. And there's a bit of rock here. Maybe there's one. Just perched on there. I don't know what kind of bird it is, it's just made up. Maybe it's fishing there. Maybe we could put a little bit of colour on its beak. Need a bit of yellow, maybe a bit of red as well. Yellow and red. Put a little bit of colour on it. And its beak there. Maybe it's got a bit of colour on its wing as well. Something like that. Just a fun little bird in the sky. Maybe there's a couple of birds back there as well. Why not? This could be a really popular place for lots of little birds. They come there for their bits of food and stuff. But anyway, thanks very much for watching this one. It's a little bit different to doing mountains every day. I wanted to change things, do something a little bit different, and hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.